she doing it? Is Debbie doing it?
Tara Holland.
Okay. I'll ask her if she wants me to play a chord to sing it.
Yes, yes, okay. But we are going to okay.
She doesn't want to sing it, so I'll
Well, I'm
just
going to
have
sing
to
with her.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you a word then. And then I'll handle this.
Okay, good, good. Thank you. I think this must be, everyone, the social hall has been emptied, I guess, huh? I really appreciate your asking. Since I don't expect to do a whole lot, that'll be fine. Okay. But thanks. All right. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Let me start with. Da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. Now turn to pages 3 and 2 for the candle lighting. Hold it for you. Okay, so you're gonna read here, and then we'll do that.
Okay, first read this part?
Yeah,
Okay.
read just the top.
Okay. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Oh yeah, I like them.
Oh,
Actually, all right. Here, let's get this. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. You now turn to page 300. Oh, wait, before that, page 9. Since of course, it's no longer Thanksgiving, but it's still Thanksgiving weekend, so I'm looking for some readings to express thanks. So the bottom of page 9, let us join together. We offer thanks, O God, for this Shabbat, which unites us in faith and hope. For Shabbat holiness, which inspires sacred living. For Shabbat memories glowing even in darkness. For Shabbat peace born of friendship and love. We offer thanks and blessing, O God. We now turn to page 343 for Or Zarua. Or Zarua, la tzaddik, ul yisrael lev simcha. Or Zarua, la tzaddik, ul yisrael lev simcha. Or Zarua, la tzaddik, ul yisrael lev simcha. Simcha, Ozarol Atzadik Ol Yisrael Lev Simcha, Ol Yisrael Lev Simcha, Yada da 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 da, Yada da 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 da, Ozarol Tzadik, Ul Yisrael Lev Simcha. Ozaroa, Tzadik, Ul Yisrael Lev Simcha. Ozaroa, Tzadik, Ul Yisrael Lev Simcha. Ul Yisrael Lev Simcha. Ozaroa, Tzadik, Ul Yisrael Lev Simcha. Ul Yisrael Lev Simcha. Da 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 da. On page 20 and 21, we greet the Sabbath as a bride with Lechaduti, and we will sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And for the last verse, please rise and face the entrance. Lechaduti lekrat kala, Erev Shabbat nekabala. 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 Shamo v'zako b'dibor echad, Ishmi'anu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shemo tiferet v'litfilah. Lechaduti lekrat kala, Erev Shabbat nekabala. Lechaduti lekrat kala, Erev Shabbat nekabala. Likrat Shabbat l'chum neilcha, Kim kor habracha, Merosh mikedem nesuka, Sof ma'aseh b'machshavat tchila. Lechaduti lekrat kala, Erev B'nei Shabbat Nakabala, L'chadodi L'krat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nakabala, Hitorari, Kiva Ore Kumi Ori, Ori, Shir Daviri, Kavod Adonai Galayim Nika, L'chadodi L'krat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nakabala, L'chadodi L'krat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nakabala. Tovi v'shalom ateret bala, gam b'simcha u'v'tzola, toch emunei am segula, boi kala, l'chadodi l'krat kala, B'nei Shabbat Nakabala, L'chadodi L'krat Kala, B'nei Shabbat Nakabala. Well, you may be seated. Now turn to page 24. After greeting Shabbat as a bride, we now greet the angels who accompany us on our way to and from synagogue. Shalom Aleichem, Malakei Hasharet, Malakei Yom, Melech Malkei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Malachem l'shalom, Malakei Hashalom, Malakei Elyon. Melech Malkei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hakuni l'shalom, Malakei Hashalom, Malakei Elyon. Melech Malkei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedkem l'shalom, Malakei Hashalom, Malakei Yom. Melech Malkei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Page 26. Yitkadav, Yitkadash Meraba, Yamad Yivrach Yukateh Yamlik Malkuteh, V'kayeh Konu, V'yomeh Konu, V'kayeh Dekol Beit Yisrael, Pagala, Ubizman Kariv, V'maru Amen, Yehesh Meraba Mevarach, Alam Ulamei Hamaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yidar v'yidromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadav v'yitalav v'yitalav, shmeit kudashah prichu, leila min kol b'chata v'shirata, tosh b'chata v'nekemata, damiram b'alma, v'maru amen. Page 28, please rise from Baruch Hu. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da da da. et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai hamavorach, hamavorach le'olam va'ed. Hamavorach, hamavorach le'olam va'ed. You may be seated. Unless you really want to stand up. Page 31, let us read together at the top. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. May your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars, creator of the tide of time and light. You guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamariv Aravim. Page 32. Asher Anochi Misavcha Hayom Alvavecha Vishinantam Lavaneka V'dibatabam V'shivtecha B'vetecha Uvlektecha V'derech Ushachbecha Uvkumecha Ukshatam La'ot Ayatecha V'hayula Totafot Beineinecha Uvtavtam Hamzuzot Beiteka Uvisharecha Naman Tizkaro Vasitem Et Komis Vatai Vitem Kedoshim Lelohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Page 41, again together. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles and earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. Ya ba ba bim bim bum, ya ba ba bim bum, ya ba ba bim bim bum, ya ba ba bim bum. I da 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 da, ya ba ba bim bum. I da 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 da, ya ba ba bim bum. Mi kamo ka by the Madonna, mi kamo ka ne da ba kodes, no go te hilo to se belle, no go te hilo to se belle, alla kutta kara ovaneka, bokeya yam the snake Moshe o Miriam, ze Eli anoverambu, Adonai emoklam vaed, ya ba ba bim bim bum, ya ba ba bim bum, ya ba ba bim bim bum, ya ba ba bim bum. I da 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 da, ya ba ba bim bum. I da 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 da, ya ba ba bim bum. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גואל ישראל. Page 42. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu Adonai Shomenu l'chaim Ufros aleinu sukkot shalom echad V'taknenu beit savrav milpanecha Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu Adonai Shomenu l'chaim. Watch over us in times of distress and fear. Shield us and shelter us in the shadow of your wings. Safeguard our going out, safeguard our coming in, to life renewed and to peace evermore. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu Adonai Shomenu l'chaim. Life is precious, life is one. Page 44. V'shamaro v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam b'ritorah v'shamaro v'nei Yisrael la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam b'ritorah Beni uben b'nei Yisrael Beni uben b'nei Yisrael Oti le'olam Oti le'olam V'shamaro b'nei Yisrael Et ha-Shabbat La'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam b'ritorah Ki sheshet yamim Asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz V'shamaro v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam b'ritorah Ubayom ha'shvi'i Shabbat v'yinafash V'shamaro v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam b'ritorah Page 46, please rise for the Amidah. Adonai sefatai tiftach Ofia kita hilatecha Adonai open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Eloheinu Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'konei HaKol, V'zor Chastei Avot v'imopchot, U'meviru la livnei v'neihem, L'man Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozeh u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah, Atah gibor l'olam Adonai, Mechayeh hakol atah Rav l'Hoshia, Mashiv haruach kol mo'id hagashem, Mechakel chayim b'chesed, Mechayeh hakol b'rachamim rabim, Somech noflim v'rofeh cholim, U'matir asurim, O mekayem emunato lishenei apa Micha mocha bagvorot umito melach Melech memit umekaye umatzmeyak Yeshua V'ne'amanat ha'chayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mekayeh hakol אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Please continue with your private prayers and be seated when you're done. Now turn to page 253 for Misha Barak, for those in need of healing in body or spirit.
Peter and Jerry.
Charles Watkins, Richard Watkins, Nora Hacker and the Hacker family, Herb Levine, Sonia Hanstead, Sean Berthel, Angela Smith, the people of Ukraine, the people of Israel, the people of Gaza and Palestine, the people of Lebanon, Iran, Moronic House believers.
Sarah Radcliffe. the source of strength. Oh, bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema. There'll be no of body, there'll be no of spirit, and let us say, What's that?
Sermon?
Thanks first. I'm not doing a sermon now. Now, I don't know, is this a double thank you? Because we normally have an opportunity to give thanks publicly at this part in our service, and it's Thanksgiving weekend, so is anyone feeling?
My 14-year-old cat, who is not a snuggle kitty, snuggled on my arm yesterday, which meant I couldn't move for 3 hours.
Anyone? No. Normally there would be a sermon at this point. I'm not much of a sermon writer. I can talk very briefly about the parashah this week, but we'll get into that, I think, more tomorrow morning when we actually read some of it. But this one's a lot of familiar stories when Rebecca gives birth to Isaac and to Jacob and Esau. We go through that whole thing with Esau selling his birthright, and then Jacob deceiving Yitzchak to get the blessing instead of Esau getting the blessing. There's a lot of conundrums here. Like, I think one big question a lot of people have is Jacob. You know, he did some couple of things there that were just kind of borderline as far as acceptable, morally acceptable. But on the other hand, there's a lot of people who pointed out, it doesn't take much to, you know, after that he had to flee for his life, and he had to work for, a total of 14 years to marry the woman that he wanted to marry. And then he came back expecting that his brother Esau might come after him with his whole clan, his whole retinue, but at least that worked out. Then he waited years and years for his favored wife to give birth to children, and then Joseph was lost to him for 20 years, and then he ended up going down to Egypt and dying in a foreign land. And the question is, was that all punishment for what he did with his father and his brother? And I don't know. That's I guess it hasn't been settled yet, but it's one of those things where we can have. I mean, you can't have just two. Jews can't have just two opinions about something. So it's got to be at least three, and probably a lot more. But we'll get into some of that tomorrow morning. I'm sure actually there's a Torah study group meeting in the morning, so maybe they can come to a conclusion. Right now, announcements. Is there someone who is, okay. What do you got in there? is it this?
Yeah?
It's okay. There we go. Thank you all for showing up this evening. I know it's always a difficult one, day after a Thanksgiving or day after Christmas if it happens to be. So very nice of you to be with us tonight. Very brief announcements. We have a building committee tour coming up, looking around the building, pointing out various things, getting people familiar with the building. That's this Sunday, December 8th at 12 p.m. Judaica Shop is open. Sisterhood Latka Bake is coming up on Sunday, December 15. We have our temple board meeting. Everyone is invited to attend either in person or by Zoom. That'll be Tuesday, December 17th at 6:30. Sisterhood Focaccia art class. Anybody needing to be here for artwork, that's going to be Sunday, December 22nd. The rest of everything takes place the end of December. We can get there eventually. Shabbat Shalom. Postscript. December 8th at 2:30 in the afternoon, there will be a Symphony Tacoma holiday concert. Joel Henkin and Cantor Fine will be there. If you need information about that, contact Joel.
Jeff and Joel won't be there. They have tickets to Symphony Tacoma, and they're going to be doing the choral stuff, so they can't go. So they've got 2 tickets in the balcony. They'll give it to anybody who wants them. You just have to call Joel, and they're trying to give these tickets away. They're nice tickets. They're in the front of the first. Where's my notes? All I know is it's in the first balcony, good view, good sound. So if anybody has not been to see Symphony Tacoma, it is very good. And it should be a fun afternoon. Starts at 2:30, I think it was, on the 8th. Oh, one other thing, anybody didn't know, they're doing the choral stuff, and it does cost to go to these things, but that's the evening of December 7th, and then it's also December 8th at 3 o'clock. It's called Songs for the Feast. Northwest Repertory Singers is what they're called.
All right, we turn to page 282 for the Aleinu. Aleinu shabeach ladon hakol, latei kedulal yotze breshit, shelo asanu gogoye haratzot, velo samanu k'mishpokot hadama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu k'kol hamonam. ניצבים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. 287. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על הארץ ביום ההוא יחיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. You may be seated. We continue with the Mourner's Kaddish on page 294. To those in mourning, we say, Hamakom Yenachem Etchem, B'tosha Or Avelei Tzion V'Yerushalayim. May God console you with all who mourn in Zion and Jerusalem. We extend our sympathy and our condolences to Iris Fudel, who's still in the period of Shloshim following the passing of her mother, Ada Bell Fudel. We also note the yard sites of Kathleen Beresford, Emmanuel Blau, Sam Cohen, Lillian Daniel, Elizabeth Lamkin, Harmon Matten, Rahaman Notrika, Shirley Olson, Harry Robinson, M. Bud Rosenthal, Jean Rosen, Iris Siegel, Gerald Walsh, David Walsh, Bernard Wittenberg, and Carl Wolfers. And we please all rise so that those mourners need not stand alone. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'amal divrach hiruteh v'amlich malchuteh, v'chaye klon uv'yomeh klon uv'chaye d'kol beit Yisrael, v'agala uv'izman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mavarach le'alam u'lamei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yidalev v'yithalal shemei d'kudashah b'richu la'ela min kol b'chata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechamata d'amiram be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shmaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'momav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. You may be seated. We now turn to page 394 for Eli, Eli.
crash of the
now go back to page 5 for Kiddush. Oh, wow. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pari hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav baratah banu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinkilanu zikaron l'maseh v'reishit. Ki hu yom tekilah l'mikra'e kodesh, zeker l'tziat Mitzrayim. Ki vanu v'korta, v'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodsheka, Be'ahava uvratzon hinkatanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Kadesh HaShabbat. Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'tei avon. Shabbat shalom. Come on up and grab a piece or two. I think there's enough here for, you can have several. That's the real stuff, huh? Bunch of them.